face outwards because of the pavement there. I don't know.
Who knows the answer to that? It's a conundrum. It's a big word. It is a conundrum, and I haven't got a clue of how that is solved. Perhaps somebody intelligent can't decide.
What is it, big trade thing?
I'm
Four wheels,
sorry.
brakes.
Sorry
no,
to
it's just
interrupt
like a
this.
little domestic.
Really?
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Chairman, but I have actually got the document in front of me of the checklist, and the litter pick actually covers Miller's Wharf, Launder Way, Bridgemill Way, and the footpath at the end leading to Tovil Green. It doesn't cover Wolf Road.
No, it's a grass verge.
I can't see anything about Wolf Road on here. Can I search? Hang on a second. I just want to double check.
Mr. Chairman, could I interject? Because I think I might be able to get you where you're trying to get to quicker.
No, it is here. I can see it.
If I remember, Wolf Road used to be on the last contract, and then when it came on this contract, we had it put on there as an optional extra. So it's like an optional extra week that the council could have.
For the pick list.
Yeah, for the pick. Yeah. I think that was just one optional extra because people didn't want it fixed permanently in the contract. They wanted it as like a side item on a menu that we could have if we wanted it. So that's
I'll tell
probably.
you what I'm going to do then, just
Yeah.
to save any argument here, is I am going to check back through the minutes then in that case and see what was said at the time when we did the Pearson's tender, and then that way I can give everyone the correct information. Is that okay?
Yeah. And then if it is on a pick list, then perhaps we can include this and also can we do that every 3 years?
Well, there's nothing to actually for them to do. That's what.
Yeah.
But I'm quite sure it's actually in the actual contract, not an option one. Because I've got the checklist at home.
Yeah,
So,
as I said,
Yeah.
I will,
but yeah,
I
it
cannot,
just needs.
legally,
Yeah.
we can't go doing things that
Yeah.
aren't minuted, okay?
Yeah.
Now, if it was minuted that it was a pick list, then that's what's got to be followed, all right? So I will check the minutes and I will come back to councillors when I have them.
Okay, that's that one down with. Correspondence.
Yes.
Council to agree the response to correspondence sent to the council regarding the household waste site. I haven't actually done anything to that yet.
Do you want me to defer it to the next meeting?
12 hours a day, yes please, yeah.
That's fine.
Correspondence received from CALC regarding the confirmed cases, it says confirmed case.
Yeah, that's because we only had one on Wednesday.
Yeah. It seems to be going up now. Yeah,
We now have two in Kent,
one in Chatham,
one in Chatham,
in
yeah.
the school.
Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Chairman, if
Yeah.
you will, just want to report back on that. I am getting daily updates from CALC at the moment. They've given me lots of links, they've given me all the information to put up around the parish, and as and when we know more, we will get instructions, and that's really all there is to it.
Yes. It seems to change from day to day. Across the world, it's changing rapidly in some parts and in some parts. We only have, at the moment, have 2 confirmed cases, and but the deaths have risen up to 5 now, I believe, in the UK. Something to monitor all the time. Oh, excuse me, I've been a COVID.
Do you want some water?
Cost-cutting measures, number 11. Number A, to agree the purchase of a laptop for the clerk. This was budgeted for at the last budget, to do that.
It was
Yeah.
budgeted at the meeting, but there's some, me and the RFO are having a bit of confusion over this one, but either way it needs agreeing. So, the quote,
Yeah, I've got that there.
oh, sorry.
And I've done all lots of sums because I wanted just to see, this one here is a Lenovo. It's 4 gigabyte of RAM.
Yeah.
I've just bought my son this. Not that one. I've just bought my son this, which is with RAM, not that one.
Oh, I looked at
That's
that
all.
one.
That's all.
Oh, I liked it.
But yeah, but it's this one
Did
here.
you use it?
No, I've just bought that for my son.
Okay.
8 gigabytes of
Yeah.
RAM. and
No,
it's
we
a-
don't want that.
You don't?
No, we don't want HP.
You don't?
No. The reason that also as well why we'd go with PC World is because I have opened up a business account with them, meaning that if something goes wrong with it during its warranty,
Yeah.
I email our business manager, my laptop's gone up the chute on the warranty, I can take it into PC World at Elsford and he deals with it.
Yeah.
So, and we don't pay for that. So do you
On
see
the
what I'm
warranty,
saying?
yeah. So it comes with a better warranty.
It comes with a very good warranty. It comes with all the support. It comes with and the manager actually sat with me for about an hour sorting that quote
No,
out.
that's fine.
He was brilliant.
It's,
So.
you need to have the
Sorry,
back
thank
of
you
it.
very much, Mr. Chairman.
that's
I
fine.
am sorry,
Fine.
but yeah, it's it was
Right.
just a bit. No, I feel bad now. It was really nice of you.
No, that's fine.
No, but
Look, it was a bigger spec, but if it hasn't got it hasn't got the backup of the warranty and the stuff, then if things go wrong, then no.
yeah.
So we've discovered, we found was on the quote, the Curry's PC World quote that we've got. It comes to a total of about
£369.92.
ex VAT, which we get the VAT back. So
Yeah.
so I'd like to propose that we accept that quote because of obviously the overall package of PC World and the stuff like that. And we need a second now.
Can I just ask, how long's the warranty for? Is it year,
It's
2
2
years?
years.
2 years.
I'm sure he said 2 years.
Councillor Marchess, seconder. All those in favour?
Yeah, I'm trying to write.
That's okay. That's unanimous. Thank you. I'm sorry, Councillor Hogg. Just to add to that as well, if it outside of the 2 years, because we
Yeah.
now have a business account with them. Sorry.
I was going to say they do different. Yeah,
No,
if it
but
goes
if
out
it
the
breaks,
warranty,
and I'm
yeah.
like, I need a new one, I email them and go, I need a new laptop, and they'll have a quote with me in a minute, in a couple of days, kind of thing. So yeah, it's that ongoing support.
Can we pay for an extended warranty of that as well?
What do you want me to find out?
Because that might be more cost efficient the way technology goes. And after the 2 years, there's the additional 2 or 3 years on top. It covers the council for a big expense for later on. When we may not be here as councillors.
Just the laptop will stay with the
Yeah,
parish
it's,
council.
Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
parish
yeah,
council
yeah,
one,
yeah.
yeah. I can ask Mr. Chairman.
Yeah,
I'll ask my mate Alan.
oh lovely.
Right. Okay.
Councillor, 11B, to agree the purchase of tablets for councillors in order to obtain documents for meeting. When we was talking last time, I believe that we wanted all the data and all the bits and pieces and the cost cutting. Have we got that information yet of long-term figures, facts and figures of how much it's going to cost long-term, and how much it's going to save long-term?
Well, wages-wise, last Wednesday, you paid me a sum of £59.85 to assemble 4 envelopes.
Yeah.
You paid the RFO £34.69, I believe.
Yeah. Is that just to fill the envelopes? or
That
to
is just
compile
that.
them?
It's because we have to compile them, we have to
Yeah.
put the documents
So-
together, we have to then
So
make sure they're all
Also,
there.
Mr. Chairman, can I just say that there is 2 councillors here that aren't here tonight, and they've obviously had things printed off as well, which obviously has been printed off, and they're not using it, so that's obviously an extra cost as well.
Yeah, yeah. So with the compiling costs will still have to be compiled.
But it would take less time.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot less time. I actually dragged and dropped some stuff into a Dropbox because I knew you'd ask this. No, I'm not being horrible. But I did a drag and drop exercise whereby I looked at moving things into a councillor's Dropbox.
Yeah.
It took me and Alison 15 minutes each.
Yeah,
So that was half an hour of mine and Alison's wage rather than
yeah.
5 hours.
Now with the Dropbox itself,
Mhm.
that works out at £9.99 per item.
No,
per
no,
month.
not yours. No, yours will be free because it doesn't. Our Dropbox is charged
Yes.
because we've gone over the 1 terabyte. The councillor's one will never go over the 1 terabyte, so it'll be free. This Dropbox that's on the agenda is to do with the office, not the councillors. Sorry, I didn't make that very clear.
Yeah,
I do
because just
apologise,
Dropbox
Mr.
itself,
Chairman.
wouldn't it?
Yeah. But that's for the office, not for councillors, so don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah.
All right, but the councillor's one will be free of charge.
Yeah. So and there's a Kindle Fire there, but they're apparently they're horrible.
They are horrible and
They're horrible.
not recommended for business use.
So we move on to making a decision either one way or another, and it has to be across the board. So it's not just, well, I'll have the paper copies, and you lot can have the iPads or the tablets, or somebody says, I don't want a tablet. So that all of us are going to have them and save. Have you got a projected cost over 4 years of what they would actually save in terms?
I can do the sum for you right
Yes,
now.
please, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And,
I can do it based on our.
So the councillors are aware of what we could possibly save or not, as the case may be, and then make the rational decision of where we move forward on this.
Oh, it's maths under. It was £125 that paid the cost. So,
Do we have a cost of per tablet as well? Just
per tablet is £67.66.
right, if you put that into context, if it's costing £89 per month,
Yep.
within 11 months, it's paid for itself, hasn't it?
Yes, pretty much. So the cost per year at the moment, me and Alice are doing the envelopes, and this is roughly, is because sometimes it takes us less time, sometimes more, is £1,257.44. To purchase the tablets is going to be £744.26. Within the first year, we will have, well, let me work that out, sorry. 744, 26. In the first year, we will save £513.18. That's just in the first. So that's in the first year because obviously we've got the outlay, and then after that, obviously, sorry, on the minus off. It's our time is inconsequential really because it's what 10-15 minute job. It's not our.
And as you carry on the years, your time will cost more, won't it?
Yes, my time will cost more because if I go up spinal points,
Yes.
yeah, and when I get my silk,
And paper costs more.
paper
Well,
goes
it's
up,
paper here.
Yeah,
add
yeah.
inflation.
Hundreds of pieces of paper, you know.
Councillor Hogg.
Yeah, I've just, because this is an upfront cost.
Yeah, where's it going to come from?
Okay,
Where
so
did it
I've
come
already. I knew you'd ask
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I
All
wanna know.
prepared today, I am seriously. Right, where's my piece of paper? Okay, so there is nothing. This is from the RFO. I did speak to her this morning. There is nothing illegal about having an unbudgeted expense.
Right.
Last year we had an unbudgeted expense of the bins, which was £2,000, and the creche, which was £180 odd. Okay, so it's not the first time we would have had an unbudgeted expense. Currently sat in our reserves, we have over £90,000 sat in Unity Trust and over £50,000 sat in NatWest. Okay, so what the RFO has said is don't get focused on the money; it's there, basically.
About the long term.
I think we better focus on the long term of what it's going to save that we're not spending in 4 years' time or every year upon year. Yeah.
Yes.
Any more input on that? Does anyone know how to use them? Is training needed?
I have said
Councillor Hicks?
Just a query, because I'm not parfait with the technology. When it's in the Dropbox, say we wanted to go back to a meeting 6 months ago, and we go back to the...
Yeah.
we can.
It's all on there, so we'll on that.
I will probably clear it once a year, just so that it doesn't go over the 1 terabyte. But we'd have to go. I think you'd have to have about 3 years
Oh,
worth
yes,
to go
about
over
3 or 4 years.
it.
And you're able to write notes on there as well.
Yeah.
I can teach you all of that, so that's not a problem. I'm quite happy to sit down.
Yeah.
And you can use the Wi-Fi here to download. Obviously, you have the Wi-Fi phone, you can come here and do it, or sit in your car in the car park.
It's in the car park, and then it'll automatically download, then that's it, you can use it and scroll back over 2 or 3 years and go back on student points. Are they 10-inch ones?
They are 10-inch. They're lovely and big. They're
So-
quite. Yeah.
But can I just remind people that there's a camera, there is a camera
You
film.
felt that, didn't you?
I didn't.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't make that.
Okay, no, are they in terms of this, I think it's about that, isn't it?
No, it's bigger than that.
Oh, lovely.
That's 7-inch.
Oh, that's before men and women are different. Okay.
Okay. The 10-inch is probably, once the actual tablet's been
Oh.
taken into account, is probably nearer An A4 size.
A4.
I have a 10
Yeah,
inch
'cause
Lenovo,
I
so
think
I.
a 12 inch is an A4 size. Sort
Yeah,
of.
so I think if you take, it's probably slightly smaller than an
It's
A4
just,
page.
I just need to know for the councillors with poor eyesight, like myself.
Yeah, me.
But when we look at planning documents,
You can zoom in.
you can, lovely, zoom
You
in
can
and
zoom
stuff.
in.
Yeah,
You can
fantastic.
zoom in on bits and pieces. You can, yeah. And I'm happy to sit down with anybody, or if you want me to run training on how to use them, that's
Yeah, well, I think a few of us would have to have that. So that's, any more input before we take a vote on this?
Well, speed of information as well, you know, you're getting stuff almost instantaneously as opposed to waiting for distribution for pen, post or whatever.
And I suppose if you can imagine holding, wanting to go back 3 years worth of stuff on your desk.
And also cost of paper.
Yeah, absolutely.
In which case, let's move it forward because time is cracking on. Item 11B, I propose that we accept the quote from Curry's PC World Business that the clerk has kindly managed to negotiate. And with that, we need a seconder, please. Yours first, Councillor One Retails. All those in favour of accepting, of getting an iPad? A tablet?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in favour.
All those against? And all those abstaining?
I've got 1 abstention. Perfect. Okay, that's unanimous. That's carried, sorry. Perfect. Thank you.
Item 11C, to look at the quote for the cloud-based service provided.
Sorry, I didn't make this very
No.
clear, Mr Chairman. This is because of the office. We currently pay, just to give you the figures, we currently pay £9.99 per month
That's correct.
to have our Dropbox. Curry's PC World have done me a quote at £100 is for 4 years.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
that's a bit of a saving, yeah.
I wouldn't say.
Yeah,
So would we remove that £9.99 a month then?
it would,
Oh,
we would pay that £100 upfront, done,
Yeah,
and it gives us it's 4 terabytes for 5 years, sorry.
yeah.
So if
Oh,
I
yeah,
give you the
right.
figures, so 9.99,
In document form, in a photo form, that's still a lot of photographs, a lot of streaming. In document form, that's hardly anything, but you consider a document will probably be 100 kilobytes, which is not even a megabyte, which isn't a gigabyte, which isn't a terabyte.
and Mr Chairman, it's a saving of £499.40 over 5 years.
I propose that we go ahead with item number 11C. To look at the quote, I say instead of to look at the quote, that we authorise the clerk to go ahead with authorising the Curry's PC World Business with that which is kindly negotiated for us. I need a seconder. Vice Chairman, seconder, Mr. Lady Butler. And all those in favour?
Oh, it's unanimous, perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so well done.
Yeah,
What?
excellent. Good
It's
negotiation.
another saving, you know.
I just...
Item number 12, committees.
Yes.
As per all new councillors, are kindly invited to join any committees that they wish to do so. And therefore, I don't know if you're aware, Mr Councillor Hempstead, of the committees on the council.
He's got his list there, I gave it.
What colour style you want? What colour style would you like?
What I will also say is, from a legal standpoint, Mr Chairman, this gives any other councillors an opportunity to maybe join committees they didn't have time to do so in the past but wish to do so now,
Yes.
without heck.
Yes, indeed, show an interest of planning events,
Okay.
possibly finance if there's
Well, finance, planning and events are all an opt-in, opt-out thingy, so that's perfect.
And would anybody else like to join any other committees? Is that done?
This was something that was, sorry Mr Chairman, this was something that was recommended by the SLCC.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Item number 12B, to agree 2 substitute committee members for the HR committee so as to guarantee a quorum at meetings. We did have an HR meeting planned a couple of weeks ago or last week, and unfortunately, due to personal circumstances, one of the members was unable to attend. Therefore, the HR committee meeting couldn't go ahead. We had no substitute members to make the quorum up of at least 3 to do so. So I'm looking for if there's any members would like to be substitute committee members for the HR committee. Councillor Abigail.
What I will say from a legal standpoint is it is a substitute member post.
Yeah.
It is not a, it's,
So yeah, you won't get the stuff unless you're up.
yeah, and
yeah.
when the meeting's held in confidential session,
Yeah.
you would still be asked to leave. Sorry, I just wanted to confirm it, because I just, yeah, okay, right.
If the, would,
Yeah.
if,
Go on, what was it you
I
were
don't know,
asking?
no, if
Well, that bit does.
no, you could.
No, if say you came to watch
Yeah.
the meeting.
Oh right, yeah, go for it.
You would still be asked to leave even though you're a substitute member if
Yeah,
you had a
yeah, yeah.
quorum, just because it is literally just a substitute.
But if you're actual,
But,
If you're
yeah,
substitute.
yeah.
oh, but if you're substituted in,
Yeah,
then you,
Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We
I think you-
understand.
Yeah,
we get,
Obviously, have to opt out on the
oh, it's not an opt-out thing, so don't
Well,
worry.
you
Yeah.
have a conflict.
okay,
Anybody else, because I do need 2,
2. Councillor,
thank you.
Councillor
Hempstead.
Hempstead.
You'll get there.
I will get
We'll
there.
get there.
I will get
Need to get him one's name right around as well, bless him.
there. I get runs, I get you mixed up, I call you one ring tails. It is one, is it one ring? No, one tails ring. Okay, website contractor.
Yes.
To review the quote received to rebuild the parish council website. Now, going back to what Alison was saying today, and she
I'm so glad you got that we tied in that, because I wasn't very clear, but I'm glad you understood. Where's my agenda?
Yeah, there we go. It says there,
Yeah,
Alison said it wasn't an urgent, it wasn't on the
it is now,
H.
but it is now, because we'll get a red this time if it's not done.
Yeah, but what I think maybe the councillors would like to know as well, what is the problem?
With the website?
Yeah, what legal problems have we got
Okay,
with the website?
so basically the KCC, it's in there, it's about the DPRs, but right, so go into this,
Yeah,
ignore that, because they've added a load of other stuff. No,
yeah,
sorry. But ignore that because they've added to this year's audit. Okay, so this year's audit is no longer centred mainly around the official minutes book, it is all based on the website. The free KCC website, as we all know, it will be folded as of September. Me and Alison did a pre-audit with what we know is going to come up, and ours fails. And there's nothing, it would take so many hours of work for me, it's just not possible. Now, this guy is
I
somebody...
totally understand that. I built my own website and I was about 3 months into it and I'm thinking I'm fed up with this. This is, it is not a minefield.
Okay, so I had, this guy has been, he's done, you probably saw the emails.
Yes.
You saw the ones that this company has done. I'm really impressed. I've had great conversations with the man and all the rest of it. I even managed to get them down on the actual web hosting. He told me £19 and I said, nah, sorry, I said my IT company's quoted me 15. So he's matched our IT company on that one. But what they are going to do is they said they can have it live by April, if it's cleared today. They can have it live in 4 weeks. I just send them everything. They transfer everything over from our old website. They're going to build a neighbourhood plan section to the website, and they literally do it all. They obviously consult with me, they consult with you if you'd like some consultation. But yeah, and they basically rebuild it from the ground up. Now normally, going back to my days sort of in telecoms and technology, you'd be looking at thousands for this type of job. They quoted us £629 plus VAT, which is an absolute steal.
And this is
For
the
the
loss.
basic.
That needs to be-
Yeah.
It's got to be done because we're going to...
How many pages on the website is it?
He said it doesn't matter how
I
many.
delayed on mine, and that took me forever.
Well, no, he said it's a flat amount. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter how many. It's a flat amount that they charge. I think it's two guys that operate out of their homes, so it's not, it's.
And if you actually added another page, that would be,
It's all the same.
It's all the
Yeah.
same. It's all the same. Yeah.
It's
And
WordPress like as well.
that's
It's,
come up with.
it's,
it is WordPress.
it's, once you get the hang of it, it's easy to work with, but it's a nightmare.
Thank you,
I
Mr.
took, I'd like to pay for mine. But that seems like a really good price. And I was going to say at the beginning, that my thoughts as I entered the meeting was, in the interest of transparency, do you think we may be looking at the councillors getting several quotes, but having seen the actual price of the quotes, I didn't have that before, I would totally recommend snapping the right hand off. But that's only my personal view.
Well, I thought,
It's up to the councillors
yeah,
themselves.
And again, as far as cost goes and money goes, me and the RFO will be looking at the reserves because we just want to bring everything legal. That's the quote that I received, just to, that I'm not bringing the wall over.
No,
the place.
heaven forbid. Heaven forbid.
when I looked on the, when we had links sent to my website, I looked on it, the photographs are brilliant.
Yeah.
I think that could help us in a way for the newsletter as well.
Yeah.
I think the newsletter could be added into it, or, it gives the parish more understanding of what we are trying to do.
Having not been on there myself, does it look professional?
Oh,
I can show you now. Do you want me to show
Yeah,
you?
please, yeah.
Does everyone want to have a look?
That'd be
I've
nice.
got a
If we haven't
WordPress
seen
on
it.
my website, and the
Yeah.
guy done it, and they are spotless pictures. You don't
The
get
picture
no.
speaks 1,000 words. If we have a look at this, and if it looks like a nice affair.
They even go on to, different councils, different parish councils, and tells them all about
Parish council
what they've done for that
websites, yeah.
council. And it looks beautiful, it gives information, it's phenomenal on it, really is.
I don't normally get impressed by websites, but this
I
one
like
must
to get
admit.
impressed by that one, that was good.
And they'll even install like a Twitter and news feed and whatnot for council meetings so that we can display them. So this was Rowant Parish Council. And this is what we'd be looking at, our website. Looking up.
Can you see that?
Can everyone see?
I'd like some.
Do you want me to scroll down? Can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll have all the, on that one, you can have all our councillors on it, what we sort
And
of
they will
meetings
do
and-
it,
yeah,
literally,
exactly.
literally, it's going to be, they will put all the councillors on for me, they will put all the DPIs on for me. All I'm going to have to do is cut, he will do a page, then come to me and go, right, now I need the DPIs, now I need the pictures, so.
Yeah,
It's down to you guys, it is an audit requirement now, and
Yeah.
when me and Alison saw the audit requirement, we went, ooh,
And it would have the proper GDRP.
it'd have everything.
Is that the one that now pops up as you come in? It pops
Yeah.
up first of all.
Does anyone else want to have a little look?
No, for a second.
That's resident friendly, is it?
Very resident friendly, yeah. I couldn't build anything like that.
Is it a legal requirement now to have the pop instead of, what's it say there?
What?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it, yeah,
The pop-up as it comes up, they
Yeah.
used to have a page.
yeah.
You have to go to a page to see the privacy. It's now legal, so it comes up as the first page on the
Yeah.
pop-up. You
That's,
have to agree that the cookies are there.
that's why the KCC one got shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, Mr.
yes. I would say due to, how easy it was, I ain't computer literate, but when I went on the website and I saw they could put some nice pictures on there, it could really bring Tovil and people, I think, once we do it, you're gonna have other parishes, local parishes doing it as well, and, I would like to think that we go for it, because hopefully we can be the first, and we can put so much information on it, and it would work with our new tablets,
Yes.
so we're getting 2 for 1.
If you stop coming.
Sorry, I know it's not
John,
inviting.
I know it's a nightmare for my mother as well, she's 94. Not to any age, but when you get the hang of something,
Yeah.
it becomes, you think.
I'm old fashioned, I like to.
Yeah, yeah, and you actually say, how on earth did I live without that before? It's just the way it is. Any other councillors?
Yeah, just a quick thought, you mentioned the newsletter,
Yes.
which is partly funded by advertising. Could we get an input links from people advertising on the
We're
website?
not allowed to do that by law. We're not allowed to do that by law because it's a local government page. We can have a list of local services, not businesses. So what Marden do, I can check with Ali at Marden, because what Marden actually do is put like a plumber and a boiler engineer and,
Sponsored by us, well,
but it's not sponsored, but it is on a page and it's like useful numbers, useful contacts, and that's how you get round it, so there may be a way.
yeah, links.
Yeah.
Is there a charge for uploading or updating the site?
No, because I do it.
Probably. So answering that, Tovil in Bloom will be a major page in its own right for that, as is the events committee. When you do that will be another page dedicated to.
This is something that the clerk can update herself, yeah?
I update it myself.
You have a back office, I have a back office, and you just update it, and then you just push publish, update, publish, and it'll come out, and it becomes live straight away.
But it
Well,
means
you do.
that I can update it, I just haven't got to do the
The
building.
trouble is, we've had residents say before that they'd like to have the newsletter. I know we've done the consultation on that, as it were, but some residents still like to have a newsletter, don't they?
But it
Are we
is a
steering away from
legal,
that? I know.
it's a legal requirement to have a website. If we don't have it, it's illegal.
Yeah.
At the moment, our website is illegal.
Okay.
Me and Alison will fail the audit on it. Because where they've changed it, when me and Alison saw it, we literally, our hearts sank, because Alison hasn't found an audit in 25 years.
No.
But we are going to revisit this at the next meeting about specifically the newsletter, and when we have the input from all the rest of the staff of how to move forward. So we still have another month of determining what can we do. And it'd be nice for the residents to come along as well to give their input, so we can actually make this.
We can advertise it as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So on that matter, can we advertise for it, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah. Can we give the go-ahead on item 13A? I proposed a motion that we give the go-ahead to have the new website built by this particular firm. And I need a seconder, please. Seconder, Councillor John Hicks. All those in favour?
It's unanimous. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Hey, Frosty, what time in April could it be done?
Do you know what? I'm trying to push for the annual parish
Yeah,
meeting.
that's what
That's what
I'm
I'm trying to
thinking,
push for, but I don't know if they'll be able to do it. I have
Yeah.
asked them if we can do it at the beginning of April, because what would be really nice is if on our brand new website we can have that up. But
Could you speak to Gary?
Well, then you could have for the annual meeting that you have
it's
a new
not
website.
Gary. Sorry, distracted me. Sorry, go on.
No, that's what I'm saying. If it's up and ready by the parish meeting, you could actually say you're at the annual meeting. We have a new website.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what? I did say to them, can we have it? But they reckon 4 weeks they'll have it up and running. So I reckon we'll be
4 weeks.
Yeah. 4 weeks will take us to well within, I think. So I think we're all right. I think we're all right.
Thank you. Right, moving on to, or sorry, should I say moving back to, I'm just going to quickly revisit number 9, matters arising not on the update list. The speed data lines in the road have now been removed. They were there for approximately 3 weeks down the bottom of Farley Hill, and they have now been removed. So obviously they've collected the amount of data, they've got to collect that data, and obviously we'll be in touch with them to find out what the data said and can we do something. Thank you. Right, moving on to item number 14, standing orders for adoption. The new standing orders,
I'll never have to look at my standing order.
which were given by email to everybody and hard copies of the others. That's it.
Okay, so there's a couple of things that have had to be added, and I even picked a calc up on something. Me and Alison did. Right, so you will notice there are now 26 points. The GDPR sections have been added. So they have had to be added. There is also, if you ever get the chance to look it up, there's something called the Ledbury inquiry, whereby a parish council got a very nasty fine over a code of conduct complaint. And I've had to put what Clive affectionately called a Ledbury patch, because when I found it, I said to him, oh, but we can't do that anymore. He went, you're absolutely right. So that is now completely legal, has been checked by Calc, and if I don't have to revisit it again for another couple of years, I'll be quite happy. So it's all been checked. Obviously, if anybody else has got any.
Have you all read it?
Yeah.
No? Yeah. Okay then, well I propose that we adopt the standing orders. Item number 14, we need a seconder please. Councillor Jess was first. All those in favour?
Okay, it's
Yeah.
unanimous. Perfect, thank you.
GDR, but now item number 15, GDR policies for adoption.
If you want them.
I got them somewhere, but they're
Oh, I don't know. I've got them. I've printed you some, so don't mind. Right, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have that. Everyone should have 4 policies.
yeah. They just sort of all go together, but how? I haven't got a clue.
What I will say about these policies is it is bogged down with a lot of legal language.
Some of the legal language, and obviously the tablets that we're now going to have, they will have all the necessary legal coding or whatever they call it in there to make sure that if you fall into the wrong hands,
Yeah.
nothing can be done with that. That's fantastic. I'm sure you've all read them, or maybe not, but I'm sure that I've actually read them, and they've been pretty
There was mud.
interesting reading. GDR policies for adoption. I propose that they be accepted. All those, sorry, we need a seconder. Councillor John Hicks, seconder. All those in favour?
Unanimous. Thank you.
It's another regulation where they dish out big fines if you don't
Yes.
comply.
Oh, now it's just this GDRP thing.
You will all be happy to know we only have planning and the financial regs to do, so we're nearly done.
What about the other policy that we haven't done yet, that I mentioned at the beginning?
The office access policy, I've deferred it to next month.
But to vote next
Yeah.
week. Easter egg hunt.